I wanted to share a couple of my go-to really simple ways for creating drum fills in your music. And then I wanted to share a couple of really popular songs that use these techniques as well. Let's say this is the transition that we're working on here. Just the end of a drop into an outro. Technique number one is just creating a really simple clap fill. Instead of just having the clap on the 4, like maybe we do something like this. And this song has a little bit of swing, so I'm just gonna make sure it lines up. That was one move, and it's already a little bit more interesting, right? And we could do something like this even. One artist that I know that loves to do this kind of clap fill technique is Calvin Harris. I'm sure you're familiar with the song This Is What You Came For. The song is like 1.5 billion streams or something crazy. Listen to how simple this fill is coming out of the drop going into the verse. His was more kind of like, you get the idea. A simple clap pattern can work really well. Technique number 2 is removing kick drums, and I use this one all the time. So let me just mute these last 2 kick drums in the bar, and let's see how it sounds. You could do it with all 4 if you want. Personally, for this one, I like the 2 kick drums better. So an example of this would be in Meduza's new song, Phone. They take up the last 4 kick drums at the end of the phrase. And then the last technique is starting on the second beat. It's almost like you're making the listener wait an extra beat to kind of get that impact feeling. The way that we would do that is like mute the first kick, and I'm just gonna move these crashes back to the second beat as well. So now we have something that sounds like this. So instead of it being on the downbeat, now they have to wait just that extra beat for it. Something else that Meduza is really well known for is the double or triple kick. So it would sound like this if it was the double kick, and like this if it was the triple kick. As we are going through each of these different methods, all of them sound like they fit the song really well because we're using elements that are already there. We're using the kick drum, we're just kind of rearranging some things, the clap as well. You can really play around with these, and like let's take out these last 2 kicks and then also do like a clap fill. There's definitely some moments where a really creative or complex fill sounds incredible, and it can be something that really stands out in a positive way in the song, but you don't always have to go for those crazy fills, especially in house music where people are trying to get in the groove of your song, and if you had these crazy synths or crazy percussion fills every few seconds, it might be a little bit distracting to the main groove of your beat. So I hope that helped simplify things a little bit for drum fills and gave you a couple of techniques to try out.